Justin Bidan Muturi, former cabinet secretary, niarekia kwiyumiria na auga ati his security has been withdrawn. Security yake tha ishidari na security. This is after uria ararutirwo CS aliweza kudropiwa as a CS thutha wa gukoro against thirikari for quite some time. Thirikari ne bado against thirikari iyo na ni ararutirwo na arauga ati ona gukoro akiehererio thigari icio kana security yake, it's another missed call. Yani tiodo uramumakia na kuna ati tha ici it is already out that Justin Muturi is no longer in government and he is totally against the government.
The reaction from government has been the immediate withdrawal of my security, which happened last evening. My security personnel were instructed not to report on duty on the basis that, as they told me, that I'm fighting the government. But I said it's okay. There are very many Kenyans without, government security, and therefore it is not the kind of thing that really should worry somebody. But it's just to observe that, under the law, the retirement benefits, the Designated State Officers Retirement, Act, Chapter 197B. Deputy presidents, retired speakers of the Houses of Parliament, Chief Justice and Deputy Chief Justice, former Prime Minister, former Vice President, are all covered in that act.
Ni horo utumite Defense Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen kuria Mombasa 7-day tour kuria Mombasa arekereria ndumiriri na auga ati in fact Justin Muturi should be arrested. Augete ati Justin Bidan Muturi afati gukoro akinyitwo tondu ni aregete gukoro akineana maratathi kana documents cia office iyo yake, na documents iria arauga ati ena cio thimu-ine kana electronically. Uhoro uria utumite Kipchumba Murkomen auge ati kiwatho ucio ti undu ufati gukoro ugikika, na akauga ati kuringana na watho wa ona USA mundu urarutira wira thirikari gukorwo ati documents kana maratathi ma wira ena mo thimu-ine kana in a confidential way, it is a very big crime. Kogwo that warrants for Justin Muturi to be arrested.
I find it very funny that the Attorney General of the Republic at this time is saying that he has kept government documents and he has kept them in email. In another country, he could have been arrested because the principle of how to handle government documents is known. In US, for example, if those documents are in your email, that's a serious national security. You still remember what happened to Hillary Clinton. One of the biggest problems with her just before elections was the fact that she was communicating using her personal email on national security issues. The Attorney General of the Republic handles very classified documents, all of them almost stamped top secret. And the objective there is that these documents are government documents. For one of them to say, from the time they joined the office, he was photocopying documents, government documents, and keeping them, or he had scanned and put on his email, or that he has kept them in his email, is actually nauseating, because it means that is a person who doesn't know their job. Those documents are government documents. It is not your personal documents. And you swore something called government secrets. And you could not have confidentiality. You swore to confidentiality. And you could not have been having government documents for 2 years because you are dealing with corruption. That's not true. You are just having those government documents because you have other reason, or perhaps you don't know what you swore. He's not the first Attorney General to be fired. Neither was he a first Attorney General to be changed. You don't hear Amos Wako or Gitu Muigai or former Kiara Attorney General going all over saying that I was fired and I'm carrying government documents. I think this is the lowest an Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya has ever gone to. And I think it's important for all of us, including myself. If I fall out with government today, I know where my limits are. Yeah? If I am no longer serving in government today, I know my limits are. I will not be the last person to do so. And that's the same to all cabinet secretaries. If today I get an instruction from the government to do something that is wrong, My first responsibility is to advise that is wrong. If I'm forced to do it and I know this government is doing wrong things, I resign from that government. It is the right thing for someone to do. But you are hanging on a government that is corrupt and you want to serve in that corrupt government to the end. I find that very ridiculous.
Naam, waziri umesema mengi.
I don't know where will be the end of this conversation, but
okay, waziri umesema mengi.
No manoyoge Justin arauga ati the documents are in soft copy. Maundu ni maingĩ mũno marathi na mbere gũkũ in the sense of politics, and now it is very clear that Justin Muturi might be on Gachagwa's side. Tondũ already no Iran turonire hari the Gachagwa's bombshell ni ararekirie gukorwo agitetera Justin Muturi na akiuga ati Justin Muturi ni atumire thirikari ya Kenya yage gukorwo igikonwo bilioni 100 ya 29 iria ciarĩ cinengeranwo cia gũtũmĩka kũhanda mĩtĩ, and because Justin Muturi didn't sign that, Gachagua araugire atĩ nĩ ũndũ wa Justin Muturi kwaga gwĩkĩra kĩrore gĩake harĩ kandarathi ĩyo, ndio maana Kenya haikuweza kupoteza hiyo pesa yote yenye ilikuwa ikuje kama donation. That proves that Justin Muturi might be joining Gachagwa's side. I don't know what you guys think about this story.
We were in Naivasha, and again the president was mad that Justin Muturi had refused to okay a purchase of land for industrial park. And the president, we slept in Naivasha, we were in a retreat. He called me to his suite, and he said, I want you to talk to this tribesman of yours. Na hii watu yako rigiji wananisumbua kwa hii serikali. Hii watu ya mlima wananisumbua. Martha Koome ananisumbua, huyu Muturi ananisumbua, wewe saa ingine unaleta kichwa ngumu, niko na shida na nyinyi. Wewe ongea na Muturi, we want to buy 11,000 acres to jenga industrial park, tufungue Naivasha. Can you talk to him? I said, yeah, well, I look for Muturi. He said, no. I have told the president that it is illegal to get money from SFT. SFT is a settlement fund trust. That is money meant to settle the landless. He said it is not legally possible to use money for settling the landless people to buy land for industrial use.
Yes.
Again, he told me this land has not been procured competitively. I mean, how do you procure land for 8 billion shillings without any tender, without any due process?
So you're a single source.
How do I, as AG, do that? He said, I can't do it.
Okay.
Again, when we were in Kakamega for a cabinet meeting, he was again mad with the AG because the then CS Health reported Muturi to the president that he has refused to sign a cabinet memo for the 4 health bills. And the health bill, and I again talked to Muturi. He said those bills did not originate from my office. As the Attorney General, all government bills must originate from my chambers, from the State Law Office. These bills were done in State House. I have no input. How do I append my signature to something I have not originated? So the fight between William Ruto and Justin Muturi is, one, he refused to okay corruption. He refused to own bills that he has not originated, and he refused to be twisted by the president to allow money laundering in the country. And to me, again, the president is calling him incompetent, the way he called me incompetent, the way he called Kenyatta incompetent. Anybody who doesn't agree to what he is saying is incompetent.
He's not the only person from government who might be joining Gachagwa's side. Netuonete ona Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria RCS agishoka kirutwo CS agekirwo eta government advisor. Nigukoragwo na notion ino ati ugikona CS kana mundu ra we executive ni haria thirikari-ini ni arutwo gite giake na ekirwo state house advisor. Hau ne kuonania ati we ndurafatarika, your services are no longer needed by the government. Tondu gwikirwo wita advisor ni kuonania we nduri na wira, we una kazi. Na Moses Kuria kuma ekirwo state house advisor. Things have been going atujui vile kunaendelea tondu nituronire thutha wa Gachagua gukorwo hena bara kuria Kasarani kanitha-ini turonire Moses Kuria eyumiritie kuria nenda-ini cia X kana Twitter, formerly Twitter, na ararikia gukorwo agikumithia uhoro ucio na njira nene muno na arauga pole Rigathi uhoro uria uratumire a Kenya makorwo meshua ati Moses Kuria is also on his way out onake ne jarorete thirikari and he might also be joining Gachagua's side because for someone hari mundu wari totally against Gachagua ikorwo ni ukoretwo ugifuata Moses Kuria previous interviews ire ari thirikari ni gatagati maundu maria aragiriria Gachagua aragia ma Gachagua afu coke oigue ni andika tweet haria na era Gachagua pole ni undu wa kumistreat ni thirikari, then that shows you that he is also on his way onake njira-ini agithi mwena wa Gachagua. Anyway, ni dio maoni maku megiĩ uhoro. I don't know what you guys think about this story. Ni uhoro urathi na mbere na kudevelop.